Moving on to Saturday's card. Keep it moving. America at home. Tigres coming in. I think this is honestly the toughest match to handicap on Saturday's card, to be quite honest with you guys. Because America is only minus 120, but Tigres on the other side is a tough team. Both of these teams, I believe both of these teams are in the top four, top five. So neither of these teams are slouches. No team is a pushover here. For me, I think it's going to be a tight game all around, guys. I think I'm going to play an under here. I think when it's all said and done, America wins this 1-0, 2-0. I just like America's offense a lot better than I like Tigres' offense. I think these teams are very good, squad compared to squad, but Tigres has just a problem offensively. Sometimes they have trouble really, getting their offense going. And if that offense doesn't get going early, it just doesn't get going at all. And that's why sometimes you see them lose a lot of lower scoring games. They've lost against opponents they shouldn't be losing against. I believe they lost to either Juarez or Mazatlan earlier in the season a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, America hasn't lost to teams like that whatsoever. So I just can't look at the Tigres direction simply because of that, guys. I know sometimes that, simple football math, oh, this team lost to that team, so that means this team can't lose to this team. I know sometimes the math just doesn't work, but the thing that is true is Tigres' offense is just not as consistent as I would like it to be. So for that reason, I think they can at least hold it down for 45 minutes. So I think we see a draw in the first half, and we're getting it for plus 160. I think it's definitely worth taking a shot on. It's not crazy impossible to see that maybe America doesn't get going either in the first 45 minutes. I think the higher scoring half is going to be the second half. I think when it's all said and done, America does win this, just barely, but that's because Tigres also does have a solid defense. Tigres has not really conceded too many goals this season, so defensively it's not a problem. It's just their offense that doesn't really get going from what I see. So give me America money line. I think when it's all said and done, they do win it 1-2-0. That's why I also want to play an under, because I do think this is going to be a tight game. And because I think it is going to be a tight game, I also want to take the draw in the first half for plus 160.